Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. With this video, I'm starting a new series on Azure DevOps. So this series will contain a couple of videos, a series of videos. These videos will be helpful to a beginner person who want to learn about Azure DevOps or a person who already knows about Azure DevOps and want to learn something more. So, what are the topics we are going to cover? So we are going to cover Azure DevOps account, creating Azure organization, create Git repo, upload .NET project to Azure Git repo, branching, merging, CI/CD, and lot of more other things. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss any of my new videos. Let us start by signing up for Azure DevOps account. What you have to do is you have to go to dev.azure.com. So once you are there, you have the option to sign up free here. So you can sign up here. Here you can see start free. Or if you have an already account, then you can directly sign into Azure DevOps. So I'm not going to show you how to sign up. If you do not have the account, you can directly sign up here and it is completely free. So I'm just going to sign into my Azure DevOps account. So I'm clicking here. So guys, when you sign up, you will give your email ID. So based on your email ID, it will create a default organization. Organization is nothing but you can group your multiple projects into that organization. So suppose you are working for one client, then that client name might be your organization. So I can add new organization here if I want. So suppose I want a new organization, then I can click here. If you would like to receive the information, just click here. Otherwise, just go to continue and give it a name. So here you can give a name your organization, right? So let me give it a name like Fast Turtle. Okay. Here we will host your project in South India. That is fine. And just enter the CAPTCHA to verify you are not a robot. And click continue. We are here on the Fast Turtle organization. It is showing me create a project to get started. Why we are getting this screen? Because we do not have any project for this client. So let me create a project named Fast Turtle app. You can give some description. Let us move to the visibility part. Visibility part defines who can view your project. So when you are working with the large organization or any company, then you will most probably utilize the private only. So why private visibility? Because the users which are available to this organization can only access this repository, outside world cannot access. And if you want it to be a public, then you can go to the public as well. Now let us go to the advanced part. So what does it say? So it says that like which version control we would like to utilize. So it is giving us the option of Git and Team Foundation version control, right? TFVC we are not going to use. We are going to use Git only. And work item process. So generally in big organization, we might be following Agile, Scrum, semi level, etc. So this is basically to create the Azure DevOps board. But as part of this video series, we are not going into Azure board and I'm clicking on create project. This will take some time and will create a project. So you can see that I'm now on the welcome to the project dashboard. So this is showing me that I'm into the Fast Turtle app repository. And on the left hand side in the menu items, you can see there are a lot of things like overview, boards, repos, pipeline, test plan, artifacts, etc. So as part of this series, we will be looking into a couple of things which are here on the left hand navigation. Let us go to the repo part. So now we are in the repo part. This is the Git repository. You can see here, this is a Git repository and you can navigate it from here. So if you want to create another repository, then okay, you can create it. Our plan is to create a .NET Core MVC application. So for that, you can come here and it is saying me that add a readme file. If I want to add it, I can just tick it. Otherwise, I'm just removing the tick. And I would like to add a git ignore file. Git ignore file is used to ignore a kind of a file which you do not want to be committed to the Git repo. So let's say if you have the exe, if you have DLL, so we do not want to upload it to the Git repository and utilize the space. So what I'm doing here is I am creating a git ignore file which will utilize the Visual Studio. If you search here, you will find that Visual Studio git ignore is already available. So you can directly go here and click on initialize. Before initializing, let me discuss some more thing. So from here, you can clone your repository either via HTTP or SSH. You can also push your code via the command. To make it very clear and very simple, for the beginners, we will directly utilize it from the Visual Studio 2019 only. What I'm doing here, I'm just clicking on initialize. Let me do that. I have initialized the git ignore and you can see git ignore file is available here. So you can see the content of the git ignore, that it will ignore some type of files. So you can go through it. Also, you can see here that it has added one history, that .git ignore file is added by this user named Muhammad Hussain Khoja. So in this video, we have seen how to log into the Azure DevOps, how to create an organization and how to create a project, and how to add a git ignore file to a particular repo. So in upcoming video, we will see other things like branching, merging and everything. So please stay tuned. Thank you.